I was born when Earth was already dying. Decades ago, something called the Harbinger seed crashed into our planet, and alien monsters began invading our world. We called them the Harbingers. They were massive, armored, and strong enough to tear open tanks with their bare hands. But the real warning sign was on their heads, spike-like crowns. The more crowns a Harbinger had, the higher its rank. And once that number got too high, humans did not fight it. They ran. Cities fell. Armies collapsed. Humanity hid inside military defense zones, waiting for the next attack. But monsters were not the only thing we feared. People were worse. The government announced a giant spaceship orbiting Earth. It was called the Ark. And on the Ark, there were only 12,000 seats left. That was when the world lost its mind. Friends betrayed friends. Families turned on each other. Some people even killed their own children, just to increase their chance of survival. And my parents were two of the people who made it onto the Ark. They were brilliant engineers. When I was 8, they said they had to go first. Once everything was settled, they would come back for me. 6 months later, the messages stopped, the money stopped, and they never returned. I was left behind. An old cleaner at the academy raised me after that. So everyone looked down on me. No background, no resources, no future. But the real reason I was called trash was my awakened ability. Some students could control fire. Some could control water. Mine was called Perfect Echo. It let me copy any sound I heard. That was it. Others went to the battlefield to kill monsters. I went there too. Perform sound effects. I knew I was weak, but I still wanted to join the military. I wanted to become strong enough to reach the Ark, because one day, I wanted to ask my parents one question. Did you really abandon me? Then came our first field training exercise. It was supposed to be safe. Only low-level beasts. But the thing I met was not low-level. It was like a moving wall of stone and muscle. My weapon barely scratched it. The academy combat suit could not stop it. People around me started falling, so I ran. Then a spike pierced through my shoulder. I collapsed inside a cave, bleeding out. Maybe this was the ending a loser deserved, but right before I closed my eyes, something white floated up from the lava. I reached out with the last strength I had and touched it. Then a voice rang inside my head.
Congratulations, you have awakened the void.